Welcome to our comprehensive overview of the SAT, which transitioned to a fully digital format as of March 2024 in the United States. This standardized test is a critical component of college admissions for millions of students annually. The SAT is a standardized test designed to measure a student's readiness for college-level academic work. Administered by the College Board, it serves as a common metric used by thousands of colleges and universities across the United States in their admissions processes. The transition to digital format occurred in phases. International students began taking the digital SAT in 2023, while students in the United States started taking the fully digital version in March 2024. The paper-based SAT is no longer available. The digital format brings three major improvements. First, the test duration is significantly shorter at 2 hours and 14 minutes compared to the previous 3 hours and 15 minutes. Second, score reporting is much faster, with results available within days rather than weeks. Third, the test now uses adaptive testing technology to personalize the difficulty based on student performance. The digital SAT consists of two main sections. The reading and writing section contains 54 questions completed in 64 minutes, while the math section has 44 questions completed in 70 minutes. Each section is scored from 200 to 800 points, creating a total score range of 400 to 1600 points. On test day, students can expect several key features. You may bring an approved calculator or use the built-in graphing calculator available for all math questions. The test is administered on secure digital devices with adaptive technology that adjusts question difficulty. Reading passages are shorter and more focused, and importantly, there is no penalty for incorrect answers, so students should attempt every question. This overview provides the foundation for understanding the digital SAT format. In the following sections, we will explore each component in greater detail, including the specific structure of each section, the scoring methodology, and strategies for success. The digital SAT is organized into two main sections, each with a specific structure and timing. Understanding this organization is essential for effective test preparation and performance. The reading and writing section contains 54 questions in total, divided equally between two 32-minute modules. Each module contains 27 questions that assess reading comprehension, language usage, and writing skills. The math section consists of 44 questions total, split into two 35-minute modules. Each module contains 22 questions that evaluate mathematical reasoning, problem-solving, and data analysis abilities. Each section follows a two-module structure. The first module presents questions at a standard difficulty level to establish your baseline performance. The second module adapts its difficulty based on your performance in the first module. Strong performance on Module 1 leads to more challenging questions in Module 2, while weaker performance results in easier questions. This adaptive approach ensures that all students receive questions appropriate to their skill level, while maintaining fair and accurate scoring across different test administrations. In summary, the digital SAT consists of 98 questions across 4 modules, requiring approximately 2 hours and 14 minutes to complete. This modular structure with adaptive testing provides a more personalized and efficient assessment experience. The reading and writing section represents a significant component of the digital SAT, designed to assess your comprehension, analytical, and language skills through a streamlined format. This section consists of 54 questions distributed across 2 modules, each lasting 32 minutes. The format emphasizes efficiency and focused assessment. The section is divided into 2 modules of equal length. Module 1 presents questions of mixed difficulty, while Module 2 adapts its difficulty level based on your performance in the first module. The most distinctive feature of this section is its passage format. Unlike traditional lengthy reading passages, the digital SAT presents shorter, more focused texts. Each passage is paired with exactly one question, creating a direct and efficient assessment model. This format allows for focused evaluation of specific comprehension and analytical skills. The reading and writing section evaluates 3 core competency areas that are essential for academic success. Reading comprehension questions test your ability to understand main ideas, identify supporting details, make inferences, and determine the author's purpose or perspective. Language usage questions evaluate your command of grammar rules, sentence structure, appropriate word choice, and maintaining consistent style throughout a text. Writing skills questions focus on text revision, ensuring logical flow between ideas, supporting arguments with appropriate evidence, and improving overall clarity and effectiveness. Success in this section requires developing specific strategies that align with the format's emphasis on efficiency and direct assessment. Effective preparation involves practicing active reading techniques, mastering fundamental grammar concepts, and developing time management skills specific to the one passage, one question format. Focus on identifying key information quickly and eliminating incorrect answer choices systematically. The S8 Math section evaluates your mathematical reasoning, problem solving, and data analysis abilities through 44 questions divided into two 35-minute modules. The Math section consists of two modules with 22 questions each. The second module adapts its difficulty level based on your performance in the first module, providing a more personalized testing experience. Calculators are permitted throughout the entire Math section. You can use either the built-in graphing calculator provided by the digital platform or bring your own approved calculator to the testing center. The Math section covers three primary content areas: algebra, including linear and quadratic equations; geometry, encompassing area, volume, and coordinate geometry; and data analysis, featuring statistics, probability, and graph interpretation. Math questions appear in two formats: multiple choice questions with 4 answer options, and student response questions, where you enter numerical answers directly. Both formats benefit from calculator use and careful verification of your solutions. Effective preparation for the Math section requires mastering fundamental concepts across algebra, geometry, and data analysis. Practice with both calculator and mental math techniques, and familiarize yourself with the digital testing environment to maximize your performance. The SAT scoring system is designed to provide a standardized measure of academic readiness. Understanding how scores are calculated and interpreted is essential for test preparation and college planning. The SAT is scored on a scale from 400 to 1,600 points. This total score represents the sum of two section scores. The national average SAT score is approximately 1,028 points. The total SAT score is composed of two section scores. Each section, math and reading and writing, is scored independently on a scale from 200 to 800 points. These two section scores are then added together to create the total score. Your SAT score begins as a raw score, which is simply the number of questions you answered correctly. There is no penalty for incorrect answers. This raw score is then converted to a scaled score between 200 and 800 for each section. The equating process ensures fairness across different test versions. Since some test versions may be slightly more difficult than others, equating adjusts the scoring to maintain consistency. This means that the same scaled score represents the same level of ability regardless of which test version you take. Your scaled score reflects your performance relative to other test takers. The scoring system is designed so that your score indicates where you stand compared to the broader population of SAT test takers. For example, a score of 1,210 or higher places you in the top 25%, while a score of 1,520 or higher places you in the top 10%. The digital SAT employs adaptive testing technology, a sophisticated approach that personalizes the examination experience based on individual performance. Adaptive testing means the examination dynamically adjusts its difficulty level based on how well you perform. This creates a more precise measurement of your academic capabilities compared to traditional fixed difficulty tests. Each SAT section consists of two modules. The first module contains questions of mixed difficulty levels. Your performance on this initial module determines the difficulty level of the second module. Here is how the adaptive system functions. After completing Module 1, The computer algorithm analyzes your performance and routes you to an appropriately challenging Module 2. Students who demonstrate strong performance on Module 1 will receive more challenging questions in Module 2. This allows high-achieving students to showcase their advanced capabilities. Students with average performance continue with questions of similar difficulty level, maintaining an appropriate challenge without overwhelming them. Students who struggle with Module 1 receive less challenging questions in Module 2, allowing them to demonstrate their knowledge without being hindered by overly difficult material. Adaptive testing provides several significant advantages over traditional fixed difficulty examinations. It delivers more precise measurements of student ability while ensuring each test taker faces appropriately challenging questions. Understanding adaptive testing helps you approach the digital SAT with confidence. The system is designed to provide you with questions that accurately reflect your academic preparation, ensuring a fair assessment regardless of your starting skill level. Effective time management is crucial for success on the digital SAT. Understanding the test structure and developing strategic approaches to pacing will significantly improve your performance. The digital SAT takes approximately 2 hours and 14 minutes to complete. This represents a significant reduction from the previous paper-based test, which required over 3 hours. The test consists of 4 modules with specific time allocations. Each reading and writing module allows 32 minutes, while each math module provides 35 minutes for completion. Effective pacing requires calculating your target time per question. For reading and writing modules with 27 questions each, aim for approximately 1 minute and 10 seconds per question. When encountering difficult questions, employ the skip and return strategy. Since there is no penalty for incorrect answers, it is more efficient to skip challenging questions and return to them if time permits. Remember these key benefits. There is no penalty for wrong answers, so guessing is always better than leaving questions blank. Focus on questions you can answer confidently first, then return to challenging ones. Effective preparation includes practicing with timed sections, using official practice tests, and developing familiarity with the digital interface. Regular practice under timed conditions will build your confidence and improve your pacing skills. The landscape of college admissions has undergone significant changes in recent years, particularly regarding standardized test requirements. Understanding test-optional policies and emerging trends is crucial for students navigating the college application process. Test-optional policies represent a fundamental shift in college admissions. These policies allow students to decide whether submitting their SAT scores will help or hurt their application. There are 3 main types of policies institutions adopt. Test-optional schools will consider scores if submitted but do not require them. Test-blind institutions do not consider standardized test scores at all, even if submitted. Test-required schools still mandate score submission as part of the application process. The adoption of test-optional policies has accelerated dramatically. Approximately 75% of colleges and universities now have test-optional or test-blind policies, while only 25% still require standardized test scores for admission. Major universities have adopted varying approaches to standardized testing. Harvard College has extended its test-optional policy through 2030. The University of California system has implemented test-blind policies across all 9 campuses. However, some institutions like MIT have actually reinstated test requirements after brief test-optional periods. It is crucial for students to research each college's specific policy, as these can vary significantly and change from year to year. What applies to one institution may not apply to another, even within the same university system. Several key trends are shaping the future of standardized testing in college admissions. The digital SAT format aims to increase accessibility and relevance for modern students. There is growing emphasis on holistic admissions factors beyond test scores, including extracurricular activities, essays, and demonstrated interest. However, debate continues over the equity and effectiveness of test-optional policies. Students should adopt a strategic approach. Prepare for the SAT while thoroughly researching individual college policies. Strong test scores can still provide significant advantages, even at institutions with test optional policies.